Pisces, y'all have somebody here that's truly missing you and sticking to the memories of when you guys were together. Um, I underestimated how important you are in my life is the first oracle card. And then I want to treat you the way that you deserve. This person may have not treated you well in the past or fairly in the past. And they are holding on to the memories of you because I'm holding on to the memories of us and I want to kiss you. There's something about the way you guys kiss or when you guys were intimate with each other that they're really stuck on. Okay. This person wants to come forward and give an apology to you because they know that they didn't treat you right in the past. It could be a water sign, or it could be any water sign, or it could be a Virgo or a Gemini because we had the Mercury card. This person wants to come in with communication because you guys stopped talking to each other. I feel like there is like some sort of blocked communication when it comes to you guys. At one point in time, this was definitely a wish fulfillment on both sides for you and them. But you close out the cycle. Right now you're going through a rebirth, or like what it is that a cycle is truly completed because this person rejected you in the past or made you feel rejected. I see here that they made you feel rejected, or they actually did end up rejecting you in the past, and they want to come forward with a brand new renewal. They want to provide you an offer, guys, but I really I don't know, you got to be careful with this individual because in the past I feel like this is somebody where your ancestors and guides had to come in and really scoop down on this whole entire situation and scenario due to the fact that they did not treat you right and they were doing it blatantly in front of your face. In front of your face, and I see if they had friends, they made you out to be like this crazy villain to like people. And your guides had to come in and assist because you guys weren't seeing something. There was some type of an illusion that was possibly placed over the whole entire like situation. It definitely is an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. But I'm getting here is somebody specifically with Virgo placements or Gemini or water. But it could be any earth sign, okay? Right now you're going towards your purpose, Pisces, due to the fact that you felt like you was being held back from this individual making money. It has a lot to do with you making money, Pisces. You felt like you were being held back from your purpose and just making money. You may have also felt like it kind of was like a bad investment, possibly like putting your energy into this situation. You could have been dealing with also a masculine. I see here there is a lot of masculine energy that is within this situation, whether that be you or them. Okay, they're very masculine, meaning that they come in. I feel like the reason why you liked really having this person around, or why you were so intrigued with them, is because of their masculine energy. This is a person they're very masculine, meaning that they take care of business. And for you, if you are a feminine, you really like the idea of having this person around because they handled shit properly and they knew exactly what they were doing when it came to business and making money. But somebody here, there was some type of an illusion that was placed over the situation. It may have been from a Leo, Aries, or a Sagittarius that was placing illusions over this dynamic, over this situation, okay? Or this was a situation where a fire sign a Leo, a Sag, or Aries did come in between the dynamic. There's somewhere here where a fire sign got in between the situation of you coming together with this individual. Like, whether that be third party or friends, because third party does not necessarily mean that it could be another lover. It could definitely mean that it could be a close friend or a family member. I see here it has up to do with 2 to 3 people that really came in between the situation and dynamic when it came to dealing with this person. There was a lot of outside interference and illusions that was placed heavy on the scenario. This person is spying on you. But what I mean with spying, I believe that whoever is the third party within this dynamic, whether that be other lover, family member, or friends, this person is spying on you. All right. Third parties, outsiders are definitely spying and watching and analyzing the situation when it comes to you or this individual, because they don't want you two together. They don't want to see you thrive together. I see here there's definitely some type of outside interference when it came to this dynamic. There may have been a situation where not only you were feeling in lack, all right? You were feeling in lack, and I feel like it has to do with the outsider, where you were feeling like you're not typically somebody here that may possibly feel 555 on the timer, what I'm about to say. You may not be somebody here that literally gets upset quickly or sad. Like, I'm talking about depression. Somebody here was getting highly depressed at one point in time, or may have not felt motivated within a situation. Maybe you weren't working enough. Maybe you weren't making money like as typically where you would be making money, and you felt like discouraged in some way, shape, or form. I see here there's a lot of discouragement within how you were feeling within a situation with this individual. It made you doubt yourself and your intuition heavy. I feel like here, when you were around certain people with this individual, your intuition was getting blocked due to either having an air sign around. Okay? Gemini, Libra, or an Aquarius. Some type of outside interference when it came to an air sign due to your intuition. Being that person and you. All right? That's sticking out heavy with somebody really trying to block some type of, it may have been your third eye that they were trying to block in your crown. It's your third eye and your crown that they were specifically trying to target, and your sacral chakra, also your root. They were trying to block every single chakra. Somebody here, an outside interference, was really trying to block your chakras. Both of you, I'm seeing here both of the dynamics, you or them. Okay? It made you feel really guarded in regards to if you were able to be the person that you were able to be with this individual. Because I feel like here, when you first met this person, you really had your shit together. You really had some type of dynamic with this individual, really set in stone. It was a really good friendship or partnership. I see here that it could also be in a reverse as well. This situation could be in a reverse. Energies could be reversed when it comes to this situation. But either or, Pisces, it made you feel really guarded, and you are somebody here that is really sensitive. But you learn how to block a lot of things out due to possibly your childhood or the things that you have gone through as a human being. You were treated unfair and really in a lot of aspects within your life, whether that's being treated like by shitty partners, by just not being able to trust. I see here you were not able to trust a lot of people, and that means even strangers. You're somebody here that does not trust in a lot of people due to the fact that my feet is starting to tingle and itch. That has to be resonating. Like, you're somebody here that does not trust a lot of people, and I feel like at one point in time your intuition was being blocked. And Pisces, you being heavy water sign, somebody here has heavy water placements. It was really blocked because of the people that you was around with this individual. You had to take a leap of faith, Pisces, to step away and step back from this situation, because you realized that things were not changing, and you may have been put in a predicament where you had no choice but to take a leap of faith and walk away. You had no choice but to let this go and become really guarded to the situation, because it seems like right now you're really not trusting a lot of people. All right? I feel like somewhere down the line you met some people that weren't really good for you or your situation. All right? It brought a lot of conflict. And whether that be you, because Pisces, I do see here it could be in the reverse. You may have been the one that was causing conflicts. All right. You may have been the one that was causing disharmony, but I feel like that's because a lot of people were stuck in their toxic patterns, whether that be this person that you were dealing with or maybe outside interference that were all going through their own shit. I see here that there is some type of toxic pattern that had to be broken. And it may have broken you, but it also puts you back into alignment. This is something that's going to put you back into alignment because I see here there was a lot of conflict, meaning that you were either fighting with this person like every day, or there was outside interference that was causing you a disruption for you to have conflict with the person that you was trying to be with. Also here, when I see toxicity and toxic patterns, Pisces, this is your card, the shadow and the moon card. This is stuff that's hidden that you're not able to see, but this is also your card as well. Like, this is your card, your shadow side. Somebody here was stuck in their shadow side, but I mean all the time. Whether that be toxic patterns, addictions, or some type of like negativity that was surrounding you at some point in time. But listen, we all have shadows. We all have shadows. You're somebody here, though, that was sulking in your shadows, but even though you didn't show it, I feel like you are a very strong individual where you may have healed a lot from your past, a lot from your trauma. You buried them, though. So when people bring conflict around and disharmony, yeah, they're going to see a side of you that's fucking ridiculous. And possibly something that they were not used to seeing. Maybe loose cannon, possibly. Okay? You are somebody here that has listen, you are, these people do know your shadow side. I'm talking here to a Pisces where people, they know how to trigger you and what they can do to trigger you. And they were bringing a lot of chaos. And listen, your shadow was really being seen at certain times. And this was something that was blocking your intuition and your third eye. Meaning if they were bringing conflict and toxicity into your life when you're not usually one that you are, may possibly be somebody here that all your life you had to deal with something like this. But this is something that you're able to easily overcome. But you've been and put in situations where your intuition was blocked, where you had to be put in certain situations where, let me say this, it got you kind of hard to get out of certain situations due to your intuition being blocked in certain situations where maybe easily you were able to easily overcome, or some sort something like that, where it was very hard for you to get out of. Okay, I'm trying to say it the best way that I can. All right. What else does Pisces need to know when it comes to this situation? Right now, you're focusing on yourself and you just getting back into alignment, Pisces. Okay? You're going to start seeing change in autumn. All right? Because you're going to go through a transformation and this person wants to come in with an apology. It might be a fire sign that wants to apologize for causing some type of havoc within your life. Or maybe this was an outside interference, possibly. But regardless, like, you're going to be getting your apologies coming from a lot of people due to them just, meddling. It's meddling. Okay? 444 on the timer. You're definitely overcoming hardship at this time, or overcoming some type of situation that really puts you in that really puts you in a bind. I feel somebody possibly may have been trying to bind you. All right, and it may have not been this person that you was with, but I do see here there's some type of energy that was trying to bind you. It's stuck to a mentality and a situation that was not good for you, Pisces. And you're going to be becoming more stable after dealing with this individual. It may have been an air sign, all right? Any air sign that was trying to cause you to have no peace within a situation. We got the Page of Cups here as well. You're Pisces, this could be your card because it could be in the reverse. All right? You may have been the one that was maybe obsessing over a situation and a dynamic. And you are somebody here like that. Listen, because we had the shadow card, you were right now, you're noticing your shadows, and you're going to be realizing what your shadows are, but you're going to be embracing them. You have a lot of inner childhood wound. You may have been somebody here that was molested as a kid, or somebody, oh, my hair is trying to stick up with that. You may be somebody here that was abused as a child. All right. And it may have been by a heavy masculine. All right. And you are somebody here that is masculine. You embrace it very well, Pisces. Okay. But I feel like because of your childhood and the way that you grew up, it wasn't a regular family dynamic. It was regular to a certain point, but you had to live a certain way. All right. You had to live a certain way due to, possibly like who the authorities were in your family, like the masculine specifically. This may have created a block in your life of who you actually are, okay? Seven of Cups, there was some type of an illusion that was surrounding this dynamic that you had with the person that was in your life that wants to come back and treat you right, that is holding on to memories. They may possibly still have an illusion over their eyes, Pisces. But regardless, somebody here, this individual made you lack focus, or maybe people on the outside there was some type of heavy ass illusion, heavy. It wasn't a small illusion. It was a heavy ass illusion where it was causing a lot of confusion and uncertainty of a lot of things. How you made your money, how you were around this individual, how you were moving. All right. Somebody here also had shiny object syndrome as well. And that may have been you, Pisces, only because you wanted to see the bigger aspect of situations. All right. And you were trying to get shit done. Okay. And there's nothing wrong with that. The Hierophant. You might be somebody here that is a part of an organization, that is a part of some type of institution. All right. You may be a leader of some sorts. And that's why I feel like there was some type of an illusion that literally placed upon this situation. Whether you come together with this individual that you was once with, this person is focusing on themselves, and they may be coming out of some hardship at this time, but they're going to be creating. Okay. You may also be, this could be somebody else. You're dealing with, this could be two empresses on the side. All right. Fertility. Okay. And somebody here that it may be a mother. You're going to be creating at this time, or this could be in the reverse. But either or, I do see good things because you're going to be going through a transformation and renewal. All right, let's get some additional messages in regards to your situation. What else does Pisces need to look forward to in the next 7 days? This stack I made is so big. What does Pisces need to look forward to in the next 7 days? What else? Spirit wants you to give thanks and gratitude, but this is specifically towards your ancestors and guides, because I feel like they have protected you from situations that you were not able to see clearly, Pisces. Okay? Especially when it came to certain illusions that was placed over you. You have to give thanks at this time, or just be very grateful for being put in, like, taken out of situations. If you were put in bad situations and something changed like drastically within your life that was for the best, just know that, just remember to say thank you to your ancestors. You might be I don't know how this got in here. You might have been born in the year of the goat, or maybe this person was born in the year of the goat, or somebody around the energy was. Your element is wood, possibly, for the Chinese zodiac. How did these get in here? I don't know how. Because usually I separate them. All right. Anything else that Pisces needs to know? You might be finding something out in regards to hidden money, Pisces. Maybe when I say hidden money, it might be money that you didn't know you had, like insurance, or maybe somebody had passed away in your life and you didn't know that you had money left to you. I would definitely try to see what's going on with that. There's something around the line with hidden money. Like somebody might be hiding money from you that is owed to you, or maybe possibly family money. You were left money possibly when you, like in regards to possibly a family member or somebody that passed away, where you were left or owed money. You're going to find something out in regards to that regardless. I feel like that's going to be coming out in regards to some type of hidden money. House rated. You might be finding out that, listen, you see the way I'm shuffling these cards, okay? You know how many cards are in this thing? Over like almost 200, okay? You might be a life path 22. I just seen the card. Or somebody around you might be, but I'm getting here that you might. With the hidden money in the house rated, I feel like somebody's house is going to get rated. Or was rated. I feel like this is future though. Somebody's house is going to get rated for something, and I feel like you're going to find out that you have hidden money possibly somewhere. Or maybe this house being rated, there's hidden money. I'm getting here that there's hidden money that is like built on some type of property. It's giving gold. You might have gold. Listen, your house might end up getting raided because you do have gold or treasure in there, and maybe you didn't know. Or maybe this is somebody that you know that their house might be getting raided because there might be some type of hidden treasure that's on the... This is... But it's hit... Like, this is... Like... It's giving bricks of fucking gold. If you notice that people have, like... Listen... Or it might be a house next door that likes to party. It says party next door. But that is like, I'm not talking about the music because this is music. But maybe a house near you might be getting raided due to them having some type of treasure. Listen, you just never know, Pisces. It could have something to do with a soulmate. Or maybe your soulmate or maybe you will find your soulmate in the future, Pisces. And maybe this person has money. I don't know. Listen, let me know if this resonates, guys. Because I feel here that somebody does not, there's some type of treasure, hidden treasure. You might be here that somebody that has family members that work in Congress, or maybe you work in Congress. And maybe that's why there's hidden money here with your family. It has to do with family ties. Your soulmate, I think, is trying to talk to you, Pisces. Okay? Trust me again is the message. You might meet a new soulmate after dealing with this individual, but your soulmate is trying to talk through the cards right now. They're saying to trust me again. This may have been somebody here that really lost your trust in the past. It doesn't even need to do with like a relationship. 555 on the timer. It doesn't even need to do with the relationship though. This could literally just be somebody here, like a close friend, or maybe just a family member that wants you to trust them again because maybe they went behind your back. Somebody here needs to get tested though. I just see the bad health card, okay? Somebody here needs to be tested. I just be careful with your health because this is the HIV card, all right? Somebody here might be a sex worker. No shade, all right? Or maybe you was dealing with somebody here that's a sex worker, OnlyFans to be a specific. Listen, batshit crazy. People called you batshit crazy, possibly, but you are somebody here that is held in honor, all right? Let's get we're gonna do a motivational message for you guys. I'm gonna do a motivational message. We all need words of inspiration. All right, what's Pisces' motivational message for the next 7 days? What is Pisces' motivational message? Expansive. Every day I am learning new things and expanding into my highest potential. I feel like from here on out, Pisces, due to the things that you've been through, you're going to start expanding to meet new people, to come up with ideas on how to grow. Okay? You might not be somebody here that you find things, you like to expand on your own by yourself. And I feel like you're going to find the right people. You're going to learn how to find the right people, so that way you can come together, so that way you can expand. And it's going to be in healthy ways. I feel like after all you've been through, you're going to find ways to do things healthy and to manage things in a healthy way with boundaries. It's going to be a lot to do with boundaries, with the way that you deal with people and how you treat people and handle them in the future. All right. And you're going to be expanding. I feel like you're definitely going to be expanding in regards to business, money, but it's going to be with like happiness, and somebody here is going through an awakening where they're going to be truly blessed. They're going to feel truly blessed for a lot of things that they went through. When I say went through, this might have not been the best summer for you, Pisces. But autumn, you're going to be harvesting because I had the autumn harvest card for you guys. You're going to be coming back into alignment, just going back into how you were before, but it's going to be better. You're going to be expanding. You're going to be doing a lot of things. Traveling. I see here you're going to be traveling a lot. You might be offered a high-paying job, possibly something that you never even knew, due to the fact of everything that you've gone through. All right? If it does resonate, please like, subscribe, or comment on the video, guys. Peace out.